Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mumma. Hey, what is it? It's the 13th of December today, 2017. Wow. Okay, I have the OsHo ZeN Tarot today. It seems to give me the most powerful readings, I feel. So, I'm just going to allow whatever cards want to come up. And this is just a general reading. And it might resonate for you, it might not. But hopefully you get something from the message anyway. So whatever cards to come up, and we will tell a story. It's a lot of mental chitter-chatter. She's not looking very happy. Very anguished, tormented by her thoughts. Getting stuck in her head. The Eight of Swords is really all about sabotaging yourself. Wow. Sabotaging yourself. Feeling like a victim, telling that same old painful story over and over again. We need to drop that script and write a new one. Who wants to be listening to this internal dialogue? I know I wouldn't. I was talking to a friend last night and we were talking about, describe your best day. And for them, it was like, whoa, I've never really thought about that. I've never really told myself that story of what that would entail. Isn't it interesting, though, that we're so quick to tell ourselves negative stories about how things can be, when we can easily switch that around and tell ourselves the most positive version of what we want to achieve or what we're focusing on, rather than allowing ourselves to get in a state of anguish and torment. Meditation. Remember listening to Wayne Dyer once, and he was saying he'd come to Deepak Chopra with these most, complex of what Wayne Dyer thought was the most complex of problems and circumstances in his life, and Deepak Chopra would give him the same answer every time. Meditate. 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 Because there's a sense that you're feeling tormented, maybe because you're feeling like you can't express yourself. You're holding things really close to yourself. It's like attachment. I'm attaching to this feels good, I'm not letting go. Not going to let go of this. I'm not sharing. I'm not moving. I'm becoming one with the earth, but I'm getting all those sagging, because all those sagging thoughts in her mind is creating that within her body and within her face, and there's no free flow there. There's no youthful exuberance. It's all rigid and hard and cold and ungiving and unrelenting. It's total attachment to stuff and total attachment to keeping yourself guarded and shut off. Look at that wall. She doesn't want anyone seeing her stuff, not her deep, vulnerable stuff. No way. She's going to hold that tight to herself. But we don't want to build walls, do we? Boundaries, yeah. But no walls. Because there's a sense that you want this. You want to feel into this sense of finding what you love in life and living your most beautiful life every day. Simple, chop wood, wash dishes, feeling into the beauty that is these tasks that you can feel and make every moment sacred if you choose to. If you choose to be there and feel the breeze and smell the baking bread and the brewing coffee and not just be rushing off to the next task that you need to do. You're actually there experiencing the ordinariness. The smell of the rain. The blue-faced honeyeaters diving in your pool for a swim to wash off all the little mites off their feathers. Just that ordinary, everyday stuff. Reading books to your kids. Jumping on the trampoline. There's a sense that you don't want to be here. These are the energies that need to be shifted to get to this open, stable, grounded, ordinary, everyday life. And the beauty of that, the beauty of simplicity. Complexities can cause this kind of energy, and you get stuck and you sabotage yourself and you don't do anything because there's too much to think about. And there's a sense of really needing to slow down, to get to this energy, because maybe, like I said, there's too much going on and it's creating torments. There's too many complexities. And here's the complexity card here. The Seven of Water in the standard deck, Seven of Cups. It's generally about fantasy. It's about being in your head rather than experiencing. It's like daydreaming about options, emotional options, but this is showing that this fantasy and this projection that you're maybe putting on someone else, because in the OsHo ZeN deck it's talking about how we don't really see each other fully. We look through each other because all we're seeing is a reflection of who we are, a projection. But we're not really seeing to the soul of the person. We're seeing the fragments. We're seeing the unconscious patternings playing out over and over and over again. And there's no wholeness, and there's no presence, and there's no real feeling into the beauty because we're not really there connecting. We're just projecting our stuff onto each other. And we're getting stuck in our head over all these complexities, this past pain that needs to be released, but there's a sense of holding tight because this is the only narrative you've known. This is the only way of being that you've known. And you're used to projecting. You don't know if you want to be fully seen deep into your soul. I need another card here. More to this story. Oh, yeah, because you want to flower into this, or earthy goddess here. You want to reach that rich, pleasurable abundance and prosperity, but whatever that means to you, you know. Prosperity might mean just a really simple, tiny house with fresh flowers and fresh veggies in the ground, a beautiful place to look at, a beautiful garden to look at, or a beautiful view. Some people you love to play music with, food, beautiful food that you're growing, a purpose, a way of serving the world. That might just be your sense of prosperity and abundance. That might be all you need, and for someone else it might look completely different. But there's a sense with this ordinariness card, there's a flowering here. The blossoms are flowering. There's a sense of knowing that something needs to shift for you to reach this energy, this grounded, sensual goddess energy where you're connected to the flow of life. You're really here in your physical body, rather than being stuck in your head or in the watery realms of imagination, emotional imagination and fantasy and romanticizing things. There's a sense of really moving away from clutching tight to resources, like having that real attached sense that this is mine and that's mine and we're so separate and this is mine, and it's more into slowing down, stepping into this gorgeous abundance that's everywhere, this beauty, and allowing yourself to slow down and sit with the beauty and what actually abundance and prosperity means to you. What does this physical life really mean to you? What do you want out of this physical life? Do you want to always be stuck here, trying to get more money, more this, more that, and clutching tight to it so you don't lose any? But what you don't realize is when there's no free flow, because energy, money's just energy. I know it's a bit of a cliche, it's kind of annoying. But if it's there's no give and take and flowing in, flowing out, flowing in, flowing out, you're blocking your own flow of money to you as well. And maybe there's a sense of guilt over this lack of generosity as well. That's just the painful narratives that are being played out. Maybe because you're fantasizing about something. And visualization's good. It's really purposeful to visualize and really affirm and intend what you want to achieve in your life and what you want to bring forth into this rich, abundant, pleasurable, sensual life. However, getting stuck in fantasy is not experiencing life. That's in your head. Yeah, you might feel it in your emotions, in your heart. You might get a sense of satisfaction from it, but there's nothing ever really like the tangible, the see it, hear it, taste it, touch it type energy where you are here on this earth, because this is why we're here. We're here to experience. We're here to smell the flowers, to make love, to explore a magical abundance of beauty on our earth. We are here to experience the ordinariness that is this life and this physical experience. And we need to slow down and realize just how magical and beautiful our lives really are. They are. Just our perspective on how we look at it. We can either be here or we can be here. Yes, we can always choose, yeah? Anyway, that's what came through for those cards. I hope it resonated for someone. Deep love, everybody. Blessings. I'll see you soon. Bye.